Hey everybody! Hey friends, welcome to the Vitruvian Live. Today is Tuesday. Always thinks it's Monday, but it's Tuesday, June 11th. We had a holiday yesterday, that's why I'm a little bit confused. So I had a long weekend in which I bought some games, I played some games, and went to watch the football match, Belgium-Kazakhstan, live in the stadium in Brussels, which was a nice experience. I wanted to make a video about that first, but then I was thinking about the games that I played and that this weekend, and well, there will be some coverage about them in the near future probably. But there is one that I played, and I'm not going to mention which one yet because I don't want this to be the discussion about that game yet, but just I'm going to talk about opinions, and I mean opinions talked or given by people like me here on YouTube in the vlog. So I'm just wondering, so this game, it's hard to tell without spoiling which game it is, but still, let's say this game uses stereotypes, right? And it's the stereotypes that, as you can imagine them. Yeah. So, well, not racist stereotypes in this case, but still female, male stereotypes. That's for sure. That's really in there for sure in the game. And I was wondering how important that is for people, for my viewers. Not for any. I know it's sensitive in this time of day and age. I know it's so sensitive. Stereotyping, jokes or discussions about racism, gender, religion, all that stuff. It's a strange world we're living in, especially if you grew up in. For like example, for me, 80s and the 90s, where those things weren't a big deal. Okay, there was racism, and there is still racism, but people weren't that sensitive for jokes about it, or for having things stereotyping a certain group of people, let me tell it this way. And it doesn't have to be in a way to insult those people, it's just stereotyping, right? And I think there's a big difference between stereotyping for example, for jokes, and it's a thin line. So jokes, for example, that are not meant to hurt anyone, but still can be looked at as racist or as putting a gender in a bad daylight or putting a religion in a bad daylight. Now, we still here in Belgium have some comedians that do this and they get away with it. And I know it's dangerous for me to say that. I am happy that they still can do it without being whatever, without having bad consequences for it, because it's all in good fun. It's to laugh. It is using that stereotype as a joke. It's using the sensitivity of the world now at this moment, as a joke. And I think humor is so important, and also in board games, and sometimes a way to have comedy or humor in a game is by stereotyping. And as I said, I don't want to get too far into this because that's something I'm afraid of as a content creator, as a vlogger. I'm always walking on eggs. Be careful not to say anything that might offend someone, even if it is a joke, even if it's not meant as something hurtful, and that's it's a very, very difficult thing to do. So also I didn't want to do a real review of the game that I have in my mind that I played Friday, but it's still, I was doubting to do it, to talk about it, because this game, I like the game, but it uses stereotypes, which might offend people, but it is not meant to offend people, it's meant to be funny. And I guess there's just a thin line, and that line is somewhere else for everybody, right? And I was just wondering how you feel about this. How, it's strange to say, how sensitive are you in those things? And are there certain things that you are more sensitive about than other things? Are you more sensitive about gender things, or more about religion? Hey, everybody's different. But if those lines are different for everyone, should that stop me from enjoying a game that has these stereotypes in it, and that might not be something that others would like, and maybe others would feel somehow offended or not? I'm not sure. I like to think about it. And you probably notice I'm very careful in the way I bring this over to you now, and in the way that I'm asking you this question. I'm just curious how sensitive these subjects are, when I would give my personal opinion about it. Would that send people running away from this channel? Might be. I might say something that other people don't agree with, and they would just walk away. Mr. Robinson just doesn't care. That's for sure. So yeah, Mr. Robinson is telling me, hey, stop filming, and that's what I'm going to do. So let me know in the comments what you think. What are there things that you are very sensitive to? Should I be careful? Should I be walking on eggs? Or should I just be able to speak my mind? It's a free world after all, or isn't it? Let me know in the comments. I know this is a heavy subject, right? But I'm still curious to hear and read what you think. A lot of content coming up. I hope to film some after this. I already have some unboxings that I filmed that are already on YouTube, but I still have to release them. I mostly do that on days that I don't have the vlog. So there will be some unboxings coming. I have at least 2. I might have a third one that has been sent to me today, but I'm not sure. Oh, and I hear a noise from the from the laptop. So no. All right. Let's see. Okay. I'm not allowed to film that one. I can film it, but I cannot show you yet until at least the end of this month, which is sad because it would have been a scoop, but that's for later. That's just coincidence that I just got a response now on that question. So at least 2 unboxings will be coming up. There are some games that I'm hoping to do a playthrough of. I'm hoping to do Elise's top 10 soon, and yeah, who knows what else is coming. I wanted to do a live stream of the Witcher game that's on Steam, Thronebreaker or something like that, because it's on sale now for minus 50%. But then I realized that my mouse of my computer is busted. It's broken, so I have to buy a new one before I can do that, because playing a game with only the stupid mouse pad thingy on a laptop, that would not work. So that's it for today, folks. Thank you for watching. Have a great week. I hope you don't have to work too hard. I hope I don't have to work too hard, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Bye bye.